Greetings, everyone. It's Karen Vaughn from 106.7 WTLC, and welcome to this week's episode of Sis Let's Work. And we are super excited to wrap Women's History Month with the newly minted president of the Madam Walker Legacy Center. Welcome, Kristian Stricklen. How are you, Kristian? We're so excited.
Thank you. I'm excited
Like
too.
we have balloons and streamers. We're just so excited here for
Yes.
you and taking over this legendary brand, this legendary woman's dream, and just being on the legendary Indiana Avenue. There's so much to unpack here, and just seeing the great work that you have done in the educational sector and in the nonprofit sector, and how all this has just come together for you as a Black woman from Indianapolis. How does it feel to take on this new role?
It is amazing and surreal all at the same time. But I'm ready. I'm ready to get started. I am humbled for the opportunity to lead such a legendary organization and just to help to continue to push forward, the legacy of the first self-made millionaire that was right here in Indianapolis and a woman. So yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Let me ask you, and I know we've talked about this before. Is this your dream job?
it is. I think it was my dream job without me even realizing it at first. I
Mhm.
have the majority of my, adult life. Um, I've worked in the nonprofit sector primarily to support African Americans. And then just being, a young Black woman myself, just helping to push forward, women's empowerment is something that is very important to me. So now I get to blend those two loves together with this legendary organization. So I'm very excited about the opportunity.
Mhm. So, thinking back, as a young woman from Indianapolis, what is one of your first memories of going to an event or program at the Madam Walker Building?
I think the first one I remember going myself was probably when I came home my freshman year of college and I got to go to a party there. But my family is from Indianapolis. My grandmother and my grandfather always talked about, going to the Walker, to the theater, and hanging out on Indiana Avenue. So it's been a part of who I am in my history my entire life.
Mhm.
And so I remember being old enough finally to go and enjoy the Walker myself.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now you get to walk through the halls.
Yes.
And you can think about all of those memories that your family discussed with you, and just your own memories, and just having those aha and goosebump moments walking through the halls as the president of the Madam Walker Legacy
Yes.
Center. Let me ask you, for those that are watching, and they drive by the building and they know that it has legendary status, or
Mhm.
those that are watching that are not in Indianapolis, tell us what the Walker Building, that's what many call it here,
Yeah.
stands for, and some of the programs that you work on a day-to-day basis for the community 365 days a year.
Yeah, so it is amazing. Just even currently, I've sat on the board for the Madam Walker Legacy Center for the last 3 years. So you just it never gets old. Just going in and out of the building and seeing, people who are coming from out of town that are just stopping by, and just want to just be a part of the history and take pictures. And it just kind of reminds you of what you're there for. So over the last year, we have um, really just started getting, excuse me, we really just started getting back into the building. In 2018, we closed down because there was a full restoration of the building, as well as the theater and the ballroom. So some of the programs that we were able to pivot during COVID and do online was the relaunch of our summer camp, an entrepreneurial camp that we did alongside the Indiana Fever. We've been hosting virtual events, the Jazz on the Avenue that had been a main staple for the walker. Excuse me, for the walker is something that we have been able to do virtually. We have another one coming up in about a month. Some comedy shows that we've been able to do virtually. And what we're looking forward to doing, in addition to our grand reopening, is to create some more programs for entrepreneurs of color and women of color.
Nice.
Yeah.
As you come in next month as the president of the Madam Walker Legacy Center, what are some of the initiatives that you would like to introduce as the new president?
Yeah, so one of the things I'm really looking forward to doing is connecting the Walker legacy. And so we know that that when Madam Walker left Indianapolis, she moved to New York City in the middle of the Harlem Renaissance and built the mansion known as Lawaro. We know that Sundial organization that owns Essence Magazine, Shea Moisture, the Madam Walker hair care products. They also own that mansion. They're doing some things with entrepreneurs of color. I'm really looking forward to creating a partnership. That's my goal, is to create a partnership with what we're doing with entrepreneurs here in Indianapolis and helping to make that national. I think it would be amazing to be able to take, these two pieces of history that are left under Madam Walker's legacy and connect them back together. That's definitely that's like number one on my list.
Yes, the Madam Walker Legacy Center and Madam Walker has a rich legacy. And, what started it all were her hair products. So, are there any goals or thoughts and increasing the brand awareness of the hair care products? Because many of us were home during COVID. Many have gone natural over the last 20 years. You've seen an insurgence of various hair care products created and made by women of color. And I would love for the Madam CJ Walker Legacy Center, and of course, I said that wrong, and the Madam Walker Legacy Center and the hair products have that same type of brand recognition.
Yeah, so the Walker products are actually right now sold exclusively through Sephora. I absolutely think that there's some opportunities and some potential for us to help to promote that brand, help to get that information out, because who knew, like that you could still even purchase them. And to your point, it's like while we've been in COVID and we've all had to take care of our own self, that you could support her legacy even today. So I think that there's always opportunities, to do that. And we have talked about that as well, not just with her products, but just Black owned businesses as well, just across the board, of how can we help to promote them. We want to make sure that we're doing that, as well as up and comings that are right here in Indianapolis. She was an entrepreneur and she happened to use beauty, as that springboard. But we want to be able to, when we say legacy, there's just so many arms to it. And so, we've got some time, but we're gonna definitely make sure that we highlight it all.
Hmm. Awesome. And through the years, you've had great partnerships of your neighboring businesses and organizations. How do they come into play in your administration?
Well, I think it's important for us to reach out and to just let them know that we still want to partner. So there's the, Ransom Neighborhood Association, which is named after, Attorney Ransom, who was her right hand man. If anybody has seen, the Walker movie on Netflix, you get to learn a lot more about him. Then there's, of course, the Urban League that's two doors down from us, and has always been a great friend. And then also IUPUI, the university that is there, that's a neighbor, and has also been a huge supporter of just keeping the Walker going, as well as offering Africana classes inside of the Walker building. And so I think, that's a start. And then we want, the community to know, like that we are here to stay. And to do that, we need their support. We want you to come out. We need you to participate in the programs. We want you to come to the events, and we need you to donate. I mean, this is how we keep her legacy alive.
Absolutely. That was my next question. How can the community better support you? And of course, through attending the programs,
Yeah,
attending the events, booking the Walker Theater or
absolutely.
other rooms that you have for
Mhm.
events, having your small business office there, and of course, donating. So, with all
Absolutely.
of that, what do you have coming up in the spring and the summer that you can share with us so the community can support you?
So, on April 30th, we have our next Jazz on the Avenue event, and it is free. So, all we ask you to do is just register online. You can look on all of our social media or on our website at madamwalkerlegacycenter.com, and you can sign up. It's a free opportunity just to enjoy some jazz and support the Walker. We also have some summer camps that are coming up this summer. Our Daddy Do Day program will be in its second year. It's an opportunity to really celebrate the relationship between fathers and their daughters by having fathers to just post pictures and share pictures of them doing their daughter's hair. So then in the fall, look for more information about our grand opening that hopefully with COVID and everyone have an opportunity now to get the vaccine, we'll also be able to start providing some small tours into the Walker so that everybody can see the beautiful, the beautiful theater as well as all of the restoration to the offices.
Yeah. I was there last February for a program with our morning man, Ricky Smiley, that he was one of the speakers for. And just
Yeah.
walking in, you felt the nostalgic history
Mhm.
of the theater, but yet just all of the new restoration. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. And we're just so excited. It's unfortunate. It was like right when we were able to open back up is when COVID hit. So
Mhm.
I just think the community is going to really, really be amazed, at the restoration, and we're excited to get people in there.
Yeah. And there has been a lot of talk about, the resurgence of Indiana Avenue and reclaiming Indiana Avenue, and to be able to now, partake in various organizations that will come in and the programs that you have at the Madam Walker Legacy Center. I think that it's going to bring and breathe in a new generation of folk that will learn more about what Madam Walker's legacy was all about when it comes to beauty, entrepreneurship, and community.
Absolutely. I think between the Netflix film that started last year,
Mhm.
um, as well as we started actually restoring the building in 2018, I think that did help, both of them back to back to help to bring, new energy. Of course, then, last year with the death of George Floyd, the
Mhm.
Matter movement, the Black Lives Matter movement, and now with the mural that's on Indiana Avenue as well. And I think all of it has just re-energized people around what could be in the
Mhm.
future. We
Mhm.
always are so nostalgic about what it was, and I think that now there's a lot of energy around what it could be, and the Madam Walker Legacy Center is a part of that. And so we're really focusing right now on the restoration and the sustainability of the Walker. But then we do want to, of course, be a good partner and see what role do we play in assisting to make sure that we can have a space that we can call our own on Indiana Avenue.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to it. Anything that I can do for you in your
Thank
role,
you.
I'm a phone call and a text away.
I appreciate you too, girl.
No
Thank you.
problem, anytime. Rest up before you get started. You have a couple of
Yeah.
weeks, and then you know what? We'll all hit the ground running along with you side by side. So,
Thank you.
congratulations on your new role, Madam President.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to starting.
And if you want to check out more of the programs and events that are happening at the Madam Walker Legacy Center, the website is right below. Click, like, share, give, and attend.
Yes.